Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. Sorry for making y'all wait. But before we start, I just wanna thank everyone for the kind comments. I love you all. I'll keep this short, so just check the description box below. Enjoy. It's been 4 days since the incident happened. Osamu has been sulking in his room, wondering how he could have misread the signs. Although he knew SakuAtsu sent him messages, he was so afraid to open his phone. He was so afraid of getting hurt again. And so, he left his phone by his bedside table and went downstairs to see Suna sleeping soundly in his twin's arms. At least one of us is happy, he thought to himself. Hey, you going out? His twin said in a whisper, careful not to wake his boyfriend up. Yeah, I don't wanna sulk forever. I guess I just need some fresh air or something. Alright, be back by dinner? Yes, I will. Osamu has been very cautious about his brother lately. He would always make him his favorite food, spend time with him, and try not to pick fights with him as a way of helping his twin cheer up, together with his boyfriend of course. Suna was also very patient and supportive. He stayed with them and only went home to get extra clothes. He never once complained about the situation, which Osamu was very grateful for. Heading out, he made sure to lock the door before walking down the road with the cold winter breeze blowing on his hair. Osamu stared lovingly on his boyfriend's sleeping figure as he gently caressed his face. Stop staring, you creep. Osamu chuckled, then smiled softly at him. Would you rather want me staring at someone else? The younger male pretended to be in a deep thought, hand under his chin and brows furrowed in concentration. This only made Osamu's smirk widen as he continued to caress his cheek. How about you just keep your eyes on me and me alone, deal? Sounds good to me. Suna held the back of Osamu's hand before pressing his palm against his own cheek. With a swift move, he tilted his head towards his boyfriend's palm, planting a long kiss without breaking eye contact. This gesture only made Osamu appreciate his boyfriend's presence even more. Hey Rin, thank you for staying, and I'm sorry we couldn't really spend much time alone. Don't be. It's alright, besides Osamu is also important to me. He's your family after all, and you are my family. Of course I wouldn't leave. Oh, don't tell him I said that. Osamu pressed his forehead against his boyfriend's before slowly leaning in for a kiss. Instinctively, Suna wrapped his arms around his boyfriend's neck, deepening the kiss. Meanwhile, Osamu gently laid Suna down the couch while his hands roamed around his man's torso. At this point, Suna was sprawled across the couch with Osamu on top of him. They both breathlessly pull away, both smiling at each other. I love you, Rin. Of course you do. Now, kiss me. Smirking down at his man, Osamu leaned in for another kiss, but then the doorbell rang. They both froze in position as their heads snapped towards the door. Won't you answer that? That's probably Osamu. Nah, he has the keys. It'll probably go away. Now, where were we? I can't believe you. Suna laughed at how silly his boyfriend was as he pulled him down to meet his lips, but then another doorbell interrupted them. What the fuck? Go get the door. We'll continue after, okay? Suna pulled him for a peck on the lips before pushing him off of him. Groaning, Osamu headed straight to the door. What the hell do ya any? As he swung the door open, he saw SakuAtsu standing with hands in his pocket. What are you doing here? Is Osamu home? Osamu grew more frustrated at the fact that they were interrupted, and what's worse was that the person who interrupted them was no other than his twin's heartbreaker. What do you need from him? I just want to talk. Hearing his boyfriend's distressed voice from the sofa, Suna decided to take a peek. Samu? Who was it? Oh, it's you. He's not home, and if he was, he doesn't want to talk to ya. I was hoping I could talk to you for a while. The cold breeze blew past them as the two stare at each other. Osamu seemed noticeably upset, whereas SakuAtsu looked like he hasn't slept for days. There's nothing to talk about. Even before he could answer, his lover's twin shut the door close, leaving him under the cold winter weather. Suna caressed his boyfriend's arm, calming him down. They've been together since 3rd year and they know each other very well, their triggers, fears, and whatnot. Hey, it's alright. I think it's best if we hear him out? No, He heard Osamu. You saw him bawling his eyes out, right? You saw him. I know, Samu. I don't like him as much as you do, but it's not our call to decide. Plus, he just wants to talk, right? Let's just hear him out, yeah? He scoffed, but he was well aware that Suna was right. It wasn't their right to decide. Fine. Just this once. When Osamu opened the door again, he saw SakuAtsu in the same position as he was a few minutes ago, meaning, he just stood there by the door despite the fact that he had a very slim chance to talk to the angry Osamu. Osamu eyed the male in front of him, and for the first time during their encounter, he really looked at him and saw SakuAtsu's dark bags under his eyes, his slightly shivering body. There was also one thing he noticed, and it was the determination and sincerity in SakuAtsu's eyes. Get in, it's cold outside. Nodding his head politely, SakuAtsu got in and took off his shoe before the three men went to the sofa to sit and talk. Suna sat beside Osamu while SakuAtsu sat across the lovers. What do you want to talk about? I want to apologize for what happened a few days ago. I assume Osamu already told you. I made a mistake. Why are you apologizing to me? Aren't you supposed to apologize to Osamu instead? I will, but I know my actions not only hurt him but also the people who care about him. Truth is, he means a lot to me and I truly love him just as much. Osamu scoffed. You hurt him and now you're saying you love him? Is this a joke to you? No, it's not. I know it's not an excuse, but I was afraid that it wouldn't work out, so you ended it before it even started. SakuAtsu looked down on his hands because he was so ashamed of himself for what he did. Some may think that it was unreasonable, but he only did what he thought was best during that time. Is that it? You came all the way from Tokyo to apologize? Or do you want anything else? He took a deep breath before looking up to meet Osamu's gaze. It's now or never. I just want to let you know that I love your brother and that I want to try with him again. I know I did a mistake and I fucked up. But I also realize that I just can't assume things without trying. I don't want to lose Osamu, and I haven't even told him how much I love him, but I already lost him. I know I have no right to be here or even ask for help after what I did. Despite his phobia, SakuAtsu kneeled down the floor and bowed his head. But please help me win Osamu back.